Hello! So, I am going to show how I've been bump wrapping. I've pretty much since I was about 4 months pregnant. I'm currently 9 months pregnant, well, 39 and a half weeks, so hopefully any day now. But yeah, bump wrapping has been an absolute lifesaver. It's probably the only way I've actually managed to get out and about. I've had really bad hip problems at various points in this pregnancy. Still not as bad as my last pregnancy, but it's still not been pleasant. And bump wrapping has kind of helped support the bump and also help my hips and have made it possible for me to keep up with my nearly 3-year-old. So the way that I've been bump wrapping is different from the way I've seen other people do it, so that's why I'm making a video, so that I can kind of share. I find this way more supportive. A lot of the bump wrapping videos I've seen have people doing it over their shoulders or doing their entire bump, and it just is just the bump support doesn't seem to help my hips as much. So hopefully this will help someone else. I have here a size 5. This is a BebeSachi Rebung Ruby, which is an amazing wrap, and I'm really looking forward to using it with my new squish when they arrive. But in the meantime, I'm wearing it on my bump. So one of the things that I like doing, which I find more supportive, is instead of doing the entire width of the wrap and just bunching it up in the back, I fold it in half. It's an automatic extra couple of layers. So I fold it in half lengthwise, and actually let me lower the camera a bit so you can see a little bit better. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright, so I'll cut off my face, but you'll be able to see my bump a bit better. So I fold it in half lengthwise, and depending on the length of the wrap that you've got, you can either start in the front or start in the back. I'm using the size 5, so I've been starting in the back. So I've got my middle marker just somewhere around my back, and it's sort of just covering the small of my back, just here. Depending on the torso, your torso length, you'll probably have to hook it up a bit or lower it down a bit or bunch it a bit. And then what I'll end up doing is I'll pull one half across the bump so that it goes underneath. It's more important that I kind of do the lower bump, so I end up with a bit of an empty space up here, but that's fine. And the other half of the other tail kind of bunch up, and I hold between my knees as tightly as I can. And that sort of pinches it while I adjust this first pass over my bump. And I tighten it. Evenly as best I can. And then when I'm happy with that, I kind of take this second pass and ease it up and over the bump. And you can see I'm not really touching this one. It's sort of pinned at this point because I'm holding this one so tightly. There we go. And now I'll take this other one and I'll tighten it a little bit. And I'll bring the excess down. I'm doing a bit of a bounce, almost like what you do when you actually have a baby and you're doing a carry. Try and get the bump up and out of the way a bit. Right. Now what I end up doing is I still have them not completely bunched up. They're still partly flat. I'll crisscross them in the back as flat as I can manage, just for comfort. And this is the part where it ends up being a bit of a hip support. If I pull it as tight as I can manage, and then I'll just tie it in the front. There we go. And if you like the knot being off center, then you just start with the middle marker slightly off center. I wore it off center the other day, and just had the knot at the side and just had the middle marker starting at this side. But yeah, it's just one crisscross and then crisscross in the back, and then that last pass, because it's quite tight, a quite tight bunch, it actually ends up really helping pull the hips in together, I find. So that's how I've been bump wrapping, and as I say, it's been really fantastic for this pregnancy, and has definitely helped with feeling like I can keep moving. So there we are. Hopefully it helps you.